Anthony McCarron is back for What Are the Odds? And Anthony, even though the Mets are obviously the clear-cut favorite at -1,000 and the Phillies are at +5,000 in the NL East, the Phillies have won 9 of their last 10 and are now 12 games over 500. So should the Mets be concerned about the Phillies even beyond seeing them this weekend?
Maybe so, Eamon. I mean, if there's an October date here, the Phillies, I think, could be a problem just because of their offense. I mean, they are a bunch of bashers. They made some moves at the deadline, including getting David Robertson, a reliever that I thought that should have been a Met or a Yankee. And so nice moves there. Are they a threat in the division? Not to me. Maybe down the road in a short series or something like that. But I think that they're going to have to, make themselves feel okay with a wild card berth. Rob Thompson's done a great job as their manager because he took over for Joe Girardi. I mean, they were sort of listing and not playing well, and all of a sudden here they are in the thick of things. And if you thought that they were a playoff team before the season, I mean, I gave up on them at one point, and here they are rushing into the fray. So good for them, good for Rob Thompson. It's a nice job by a baseball lifer.
Yeah, I think you and everyone else wrote him off when Bryce Harper got hurt. So with DeGrom now back and dominating, where in your eyes do the Mets sit in your power rankings in the National League?
Well, I'd love to say that they were number one, Eamon, but I can't go there yet. I think that's going to be settled in October, by the way, with the Dodgers, because I think that those two are the class of the league right now. And the Padres made the big splash, obviously, at the deadline, so we all think super team. And in the previous segment, if you were watching, we were talking about the Nets. You know how super teams work out in other sports, so maybe it's going to go the same way for the Padres with Juan Soto and all those guys. They're really good, but they're not the class of the Dodgers. They're not the class of the Mets. I think those two teams will fight it out at the end in what could be a phenomenal NLCS. Right now, though, Eamon, I got to go Dodgers. Every time I look at their team, I go, oh, yeah, that guy's on the team. Cody Bellinger's batting ninth. He hits 2 home runs against the Padres, by the way, on Sunday Night Baseball. They're incredibly loaded, talented, and well-run. So Dodgers 1 right now, Mets 2.
They are deep, and baseball and television executives would love to see the Mets and Dodgers in the NLCS. Anthony McCarron, thanks for joining us.